Okay, I'm just going to do an update on my filtering system and talk about some of the changes that I've made. So for those who have seen the system before, sitting in this gap right here, there would normally be quite a taller structure, which was my radial flow. What I discovered with the structure that I was using a 4-inch waste pipe, and the diameter was too thin for the radial flow to work. So what I've done is I've moved away from the tall pipe and I've gone for just a simple, these are bait buckets, and as you can see, I haven't even got the upstand in there, and the diameter of this particular bucket works much better than the large contraption that I had. So the water exhausts out of the tank through the black pipe down there. It goes into the radial flow, which is the top bucket. That gets rid of the heavy waste. It then goes down into a mechanical filter, and that again is just another bucket, and water just progresses through there. It's got the three main filters: coarse, medium, and fine. Coarse on the top, medium in the middle, and fine on the bottom. And then the water exhausts out the bottom there and over into this bucket here. This is again another bait bucket. It just happens to be a square one this time. And in here, what I've got is my biometer. If I dig down in the bottom here, biometer that does all the magic is Ponduru's Sinterglass biometer, which I've just got in bags. Now I've been able to get 3 1 kilo bags in that bucket, and I've also got about 4 kilos of K1 media being activated by an air stone. The water then overflows from this bucket into my sump, and I'm not sure if you can see it in there, but that water is crystal clear as a result. It comes out of this sump, which sits underneath my tank. It goes into, I've got a standard pond pump that feeds through this pipe into that contraption there, which is a UV light. Comes out of the UV light down there, goes into this, which is an external heater, and it travels back into the tank here. You'll see over there I've got 2 exits. One goes into the filters, and the one closest to us goes directly into the sump tank. So if I have any blockages through the filtering system, it overflows directly back into the sump tank. You'll also notice here I've got a Y junction coming off the outlet from the UV, and this Y here actually feeds my garden. And so this is just an experimental aquaponics setup. I've got a floating raft set up at the top, and then I've got one cinder media there. Not really growing anything here to eat. I'm just growing it as an experiment to understand how this process works. This is a control bucket, so that's where my siphon operates to keep it out of the way of everything else. It's winter time here in the UK, and I've still got chilies on my chili plant. I've still got strawberries growing on my strawberries, and my bok choy is, looking pretty healthy. And that's all run from a few wee fish, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's just a very quick update of changes that I've made. I hope people find this helpful. If you've got any comments or suggestions, drop them in the comments button box below. Thanks very much. Bye.